Well, it was kind of a crazy one. It was a lot closer meet than it was last week between us and Kent. Kent was able to bring in their full team and a lot better than they had some difficulties last week with that. So it came down to the wire at the end. But I felt like our team just kind of stayed in there tough. We had some rough performances. We had some good performances. Not quite as as impressive in some areas as last week. But in some areas, we just kind of stayed tough, and at least in the end, we were able to come through the way we should.
I guess just talk about some some good performances as far as the NCAA goes. With Noah, I think it was sixth.
Right there, near 7 foot.
Yeah, Aaron's is like 12th in best mark,
Yeah.
and Milton Wilson at 5th best mark in school history. The weight throw, just talk about some of those efforts.
Yeah, I mean, there are some decent marks there. Nothing outrageous in terms of last week. Again, you've got some people who are sitting there and say, we got to get a little bit more. And again, Noah did a little better in the high jump and got up there. But, right now he's up there in terms of the numbers, but it's probably got to get a couple more inches there. One of the performances I was really impressed with was Beth Arentz, the way she ran in both the mile and the 800, winning that double. That's tough in a meet like this. And I mean, just really dominated the race. So it'll be exciting to get her some good competition and see what she does. Again, as usual, some of our long jumpers and other jumpers did well. You've got Abby Helmaniak, who went against the high school leader last year and beat her in the pole vault. So that was pretty impressive. I know, again, we wanted to get some bigger marks. Our freshman again, Hunter Garrettson, didn't have his big mark. He's right there, but he's continuing to do a good job in terms of, winning some meets along the way here. We expect him to be one of those people who are trying to push for that national level. Eric Brown, of course, looked tough in that 4x4. A little rough, even though he won the 400, not as great a time, but he's one of those guys, again, that sits in that kind of national hunt. And, just a little beat up, and we just got to get him healthy, but, he ran tough, and that's what we needed out of him.
Yeah, so it's better than last week, and that's what I was expecting, honestly. It was just honestly focusing on the things that I need to do, and I kind of did that. So we're looking good so far, and hopefully just keep the momentum going until the conference.
Just talk about what it means collectively as a team. You've got 2 meets in a little over a week. What does it mean? How have you guys come together? And you got another 2 weeks before you have the Akron Invitational. Just kind of how things are coming together at this point.
So yeah, I would say as a team, we started a bit rusty. It's just been so long since we competed, and it's good to see that everyone is picking up, and especially this week, and hopefully approaching Invitational is gonna be even better, and hopefully look good for the indoor season.
The mile was pretty good. I was happy with it. I think coming from Australia, we've started our track season pretty early, and I couldn't come over because of COVID for the fall semester. So I was definitely running really good before I left, and I had a couple little mishaps, but I was able to get through that and get over here and then start training in the cold, and I was really enjoying that over the heat. So I think the last 3 weeks I've been able to get in some good training, and I kind of was really, really eager to get going today. So when Lindsay said she'd take it out for me, I just kind of stuck on her and went, and time came through. So it would have been good to have someone else there pushing, but I'll take it for the moment.
What was it like? You had that performance, but then you followed it up by winning the 800. What did it mean to be able to get those 2 victories tonight?
Yeah, it was good. I've never done that. I've never doubled. So I was really unsure how I was going to go, especially running my equal PB in the 8 because I don't run 8s very often. So I was really happy with that, and I think that definitely shows that I can run faster in the mile, hopefully in a couple weeks.